Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name, and today we are talking Octopath Traveler 2, and more importantly, we're talking the differences. What is new between Octopath Traveler 1 and 2? And this is going to be a bit more than, like, obviously, new world, new characters, things like that. It's going to be more mechanically things that are changed between the two games. And because I don't like editing my videos, we're just going to play this trailer here in the background as I talk over it one by one. So first, and actually probably the least interesting but still pretty exciting, is there's going to be new ways to travel the open world. So when you're going around the open world, it seems like it's way less like linear where you're going along these paths. Like they're adding boats, right? You're going to be able to do water traversal. The continents aren't all connected, so you're going to be able to get boats, go into things, go into rivers, and there's like even saw footage of like chests where there was chests out in the ocean that you can go get with your boats. You can get in random encounters on your boat. So all that kind of stuff, that's just like a little change, but I did think it was worth noting. It could really actually expand the way the world is explored. I found Octopath Traveler 1 to be a little linear in its exploration. There wasn't a whole lot of going around to find new things. It was mostly take the left path to go to the new town, take the right path to go to the dungeon in the area, things like that. But beyond that, we're getting to the more exciting things. There's actually a really cool thing where characters, instead of having one path action, are all going to have two path actions. I'm not sure how much of an overlap there's going to be, if any, actually, but there's going to be two path actions, and this kind of leads into number 3. So number 2 and number 3 are kind of tied together. There is a day-night cycle, and so the towns are all going to change the day and the night, which is actually going to be very interesting for like side quests, things like that, right? I like the ideas like, oh, you can't get in here, it's full of guards, so you're going to sneak in at night, or maybe you could bribe the night guards, maybe you can get them drunk, things like that. So just some like really cool ideas like that. I think it'll make the towns more interesting. It's kind of like you have 2 towns to explore every time you find one. Also, this video is freaking fire. It looks great. But all the characters will have a path action during the day and a different path action at night. The only one that I'm super familiar with, the one that I saw was spoiled, was I don't know about spoiled, but is like there's the warrior, and it's like in the beginning of the day he could do duels. You could challenge people to duels, kind of like Ulbrich could. But actually, if you challenge people to duels, you also have the ability to gain skills and stuff. Sometimes I'm not fully sure how that system works, but it does sound like there's more than just acquiring items. Basically, they actually have like a mechanical benefit as well instead of just economic, I suppose. But then at nighttime, he has the ability to bribe people to get what he wants. So very, very different. Those aren't kind of like at all what I would consider similar path actions, but I really like that characters have that. So day-night cycle, 2 path actions per character, very exciting. Another one that was probably my biggest complaint while playing Octopath was the characters do not interact at all in Octopath 1. Like very rarely. I hear if you do all their missions, you do like the dungeon at the end, there's a little bit of things tying together. But really, when you're playing the game, for me, it felt like none of the characters had any reason to be together at all. Like they all just happen to show up. They're like, I'm a loner. I guess I could use the help. So come with me, 7 other random people that I've not spoken to before. And then they don't acknowledge that they're in the party together. Every time they go into a new story, it was just like very segmented off. Now, I believe this is going to have a little bit of that problem, but they do say that there's going to be a lot more interaction between the characters, and it's going to feel more like you're a party as opposed to playing 8 individuals on their own paths, which I'm very excited for because I really do like a lot of the characters in number 1. It would have been cool to see how some of the other ones react in some of these situations, you know? And then finally, what I think is probably the most interesting mechanically is there's going to be new ultimate abilities, basically. They're called Latent Power, and basically as you destroy, look at these cool secondary jobs, that was in Octopath 1 too, but as you like destroy shields, take damage, you're going to build up an ultimate meter. If you played COTC, you get it from expending BP, but it's kind of the same idea. You're going to be acquiring this resource, and then when it's full, you could use a superpower. Now, are these set in stone per character? Are they per class? Like, is it like, all right, the dancers all have the same one, or is it that, I don't know, Agnia, whatever, has the same one no matter what class they are? Or are you going to be able to unlock a bunch of them and equip them and have them be modular depending on how you want? I don't know. This isn't I know. I just know that there are going to be ultimate abilities in the game, and that is a very cool, exciting thing that I personally am very excited for. And that's basically it. Those are the 5 things that I wanted to mention that I thought were most significant and interesting between Octopath Traveler 1 and Octopath Traveler 2. So I'm going to be streaming this game, making lots of videos for this game when it comes out on in later in February. I don't remember the date. It's like the 28th or something. I don't know. It's not important. All right, I'll look it up. All right, this is why I need to edit my videos. Let's go. Octopath Traveler 2 release date. You guys should have done this. All right, February 24th. I knew that. You knew that. We all knew that. Anyway, guys, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Octopath Traveler 2 content. Although I admit my lack of editing may turn some people off, I am okay with that. Stick around if you want to see more Plat. Much love. See you guys in the next one. Peace.